Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Amanda Pulitano. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on my post notifications if you haven't already. Today I'm filming a everyday makeup routine. I haven't filmed one of these in a minute and I got my everyday makeup routine down pat. This is the look. It's so natural and I really like it. I find myself doing this look all the time. If I'm gonna be taking pictures, if I'm going out, if I'm doing literally anything, I always am wearing this look because it's just a perfect look for literally anything. It doesn't look like you have a ton of makeup on, but you look put together and it's natural, glowy, all of the things that we look for in an everyday makeup routine, and I love it so much and I hope that you guys like it too. Yeah, let's get on into the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing that I do every single time before I do my makeup is skincare. I think that that is probably one of the most important parts of the entire makeup look because if you skip out on skincare, everything can go wrong. So just make sure that you're starting with a clean face, washed it in the bathroom, use your cleanser that you like to use, and then these are the products that I've been using, so I'll just show you. So the first one is the Murad multivitamin infusion oil. So I use this as a moisturizer. I've been just really into oils lately for during the day and then creams for night. So after that's blended out everywhere, I use my jade roller. I got this on Christmas and I really like it. I don't know exactly what it does, honestly, if I'm being honest, but it feels nice. I have like a mini fridge for skincare in my room and I put it in there. If you don't have one of those and you have one of these, put it in your fridge before you use it, or your freezer or anything, just to get it nice and cold, and then when you apply it to your skin, it feels so nice. It's just depuffs your face in the morning and it feels really good. Next, I use an eye cream. This is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. I really like it. And then lastly, I just take some chapstick and apply that to my lips. This is the Vaseline little chapstick. Now I just kind of let all of those products sink into my skin and absorb before I start putting on my makeup. I normally will do my skincare before I do my hair, or just right when I get out of the shower, let's say, just when I know that I have more time in between doing my makeup and doing my skincare. So now the first step of my makeup routine is a primer. I've been loving the Professional Benefit Primer. It is really nice. I like it a lot. So I just take a bit of that and I apply it all over my face. So next I'm going to apply a foundation. This isn't a foundation actually, it's a tinted skin veil, which is kind of the same thing. It's like a tinted moisturizer, but it's a little bit heavier than just a tinted moisturizer. So it is the NYX Bear With Me tinted skin veil. This color is a little bit dark for me, but I'm gonna blend it down my neck a bit and it'll work with the concealer and everything at the end. It'll be fine, but I just take some on the back of my hand and then I like to mix it in with this. It is the Josie Maran Argan Moonstone Drops. I really like this stuff. Mixing it in with the foundation is like the best option because then it can kind of make you look like a disco ball if you like apply this actually all over your face without mixing it into a product. And you gotta shake this really, really good because it is kind of thick if you don't. I do like 2 drops of that and then I take a little brush and I kind of just like mix that in. It makes it more dewy, which I like because I like to look rather glowy. Okay, now I just dot this all over my face. See, it's a little bit dark for me right now, but it works. Yeah, I got in my eyebrow. Okay. All right, so I just started doing this. I actually blend out my foundation with a foundation brush. I used to always only use a beauty blender, but I found that I like using a brush better to distribute the product and like get it everywhere, and then I'll go in with a beauty blender after and make sure that there's no like streaks or anything and blend it out lightly with that. So now that the product's distributed, it's not necessarily blended in very nicely, so I spray my beauty blender with some rose spray because I'm a lazy bitch and I'm not gonna get up to wet it. And now I just blend it in and press. Never rub your beauty blender. Always press it in to the skin. I really like this foundation because it's not so heavy. It's a very light foundation and it doesn't look cakey or anything. So now it is time for concealer. I use the Fenty Beauty concealer. I really like this concealer. I have it in shade 210. This is literally like, I have bought probably like 10 of these. I just put this under my eyes and then I kind of like highlight with it almost. So down my nose here, got a little pimple there, so we'll go here. And then this is something that I always do, but I never really see other people talk about it or do it, but I like to kind of put some on my jawline and like here, just like a very little bit. And now I'm just gonna use my beauty blender and blend that all in. Something about doing makeup for me is so therapeutic. I love sitting down in the morning or anytime and just listening to music, doing my makeup. It's just so fun for me. I love it. I want to start making more makeup videos. Let me know how you would feel about that, even if they're just like get ready with me's and not necessarily full out tutorials, because I'm not like amazing at makeup. Like I know what I'm doing, but I definitely am not a teacher, I wouldn't say, but I love to do it. So I feel like doing get ready with me's where I'm kind of telling you what I'm doing, but I'm also kind of just like bullshitting with you guys would be kind of more my vibe. So I don't know. Let me know how you would feel about that. This pimple doesn't want to be covered. Next, I use a cream contour. I just like the way that it looks underneath bronzer. I do both because I like looking bronzed. So I use the Fenty Beauty one. This is the Mocha Matchstick. I love it so much. I really, really recommend it. I used to also have the Fenty Beauty, like it's like my skin color matchstick, and that's also really good. I think I might re-get that because I remember really liking that, but for now I just have the contour stick one and I love it. I like to go, so I do a line there, lines all around my forehead, and then I'll do from like here down, like outlining my jawline to make it look more, you know, sharp. And then I have like a little cleft in my chin, and so I like to put a little there to kind of pronounce it, and then some down my neck, and then I do like a little circle thing on the tip of my nose. And then I have these Artiste brushes, so I take this really skinny one and I'll just get some product on there and I go down the sides of my nose like so slightly with it to contour my nose. And then you gotta blend it all. I like using a little bigger Artiste brush for the cream contour and just blending it all out. Next, I'm going to bake my face. I just started baking. I use this powder. It's the Radial Baking Powder in 01, and it's just like a loose setting powder. So what I do is I take a different beauty blender because I don't like using powder on the beauty blender that I wet and stuff because I find that it makes it weird. So I use like a knockoff beauty blender. I don't even know. I think it's Elf or something. I use that for this, and I'll look up, blend my concealer to make sure there's no lines because I get a lot of creasing under my eyes, and then I do that and then I like immediately go in with the powder. So here we go. Okay, and then I'll go like on the sides of my nose and stuff like this. And then I do the same thing on the other side. Go down the bridge of my nose. I'll take some and go right here on my forehead. And then I'll take a good amount and I'll go right here on my jawline. So while that's kind of baking, I like to do my eyebrows. So I have been using the same eyebrow product for literally years. I use the $1 Billion Brows. I don't even know what it's called because it's so old. This is what it looks like, and I just use this shade Taupe. Oh, it's called Mad About Brows. And I don't really do much to my eyebrows. I brush them out. They're very full, so they don't need much help except for this eyebrow. So my eyebrow kind of grows upwards, so I just fill in like the end here, and that's it. And then I take this, it's the Benefit 24-hour brow setter, and it's just a brow gel, and I take a little bit. I like to like brush it off so there's not too much product, and then I brush my eyebrows up and kind of give them that like effortless, messy look. Next, for my eyes, I literally don't do like anything. Okay, so first I'll take like a little fluffy brush and I'll take literally face powder and set them because there's normally a line of like concealer, and then I literally take my bronzer, Hoola by Benefit, a classic, and I take a fluffy brush. I just blend that on into the crease. It is so easy. It gives you some definition, but it's not too much. It's like no work at all. It looks natural and I like it. I like to kind of brush up like this a little bit, and then it kind of makes your eyes look more like pulled back and cool. I don't know. Now it's time to kind of just brush off the bake. I don't bake for too long because I just don't feel like it. Why is my dog barking so much right now? Like, I'm filming. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about baking 100% yet. Like, I like it. It makes your makeup like look really good, but it sometimes is very hard to get off. Maybe that's just the powder that I've been using. I don't know, but I like this powder, so I'm confused. It doesn't have like any flashback or anything, this powder. So now I'm gonna bronze my face with the Hoola bronzer. I just use a little angled brush and just bronze everywhere that I put the cream contour, and also kind of just everywhere because I love looking bronzed. Now I'm going to take a little thin brush and take some bronzer and blend it underneath my eye. Now I use this blush by Too Faced. I know Too Faced is canceled after the Jeffree and Shane series, but you know what? I like this blush and I've had it forever. It's really cute. And I don't use highlighter on my cheeks because I have like some breakouts that you could barely see. They're like little bumps here, so if I do put on a highlighter, it really brings those out. So this has a little shimmer in it, so it kind of highlights a little bit without bringing those out, which I like. So then I do take highlighter, but I don't put it on my cheeks. I'm gonna take this tiny brush and I use the Fenty Beauty highlighter in Mean Money, or no, I use Hustla Baby side. It's Mean Money and Hustla Baby, and I put on my nose, on my cupid's bow, and on my eyebrow, brow bone, whatever. And then I put some on my inner corners, and that's it. And then I'm going to curl my eyelashes, and I use this Lancome, it's like a primer for your eyelashes, so I put that on, and then I put on this Lancome Hypno Style Lashes. So I'm gonna do that right now. The last step of my makeup routine is lips. I use the Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Gloss, and I love it because it's just a clear gloss and it plumps your lips and gives them a nice color, and it's just simple and I love it. And that is the finished look. Oh, and then I use a face setting spray, but I actually ran out of mine. So use one of those, but I ran out, but it's very important to use one. So that is my everyday makeup routine. I hope that you guys got something from this, liked it, liked the look. It's very simple, but I think it's perfect for an everyday look. It doesn't look like you have a ton of makeup on, but it covers everything up, looks very glowy, natural, and I feel like it's what everybody kind of goes for an everyday look. So I really like it. So I hope that you guys like this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all to the moon and back. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more and turn on your post notifications. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.